This could be the worst experience. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Okay. Well, this is my first experience in Iron Lung, playing in honor of Markiplier's theatrical release of the film, the motion picture of the Iron Lung movie, now in theaters beginning January 30th. And I will be seeing it a day early. Now, I have no recollection of anything in this game. I've never watched any in-depth playthroughs of this, so I'll have to movement map. Two weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of Moon AT-5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph 3 points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub-controls will trigger if you're getting close to an obstacle. Good luck. Okay, so we navigate points of interest. We are currently at 82.30, 116.71. Okay, so it must be the knob controls and these. Oh, I see. That's the camera. Okay, so we are 182, so now I know nothing about navigation with submarines other than the most vague of concepts, but understand that the coordinates should match. I think we have X and Y as our indications, so we are relatively close to this one. One 182. Okay. 116. Maybe we are down here. Yeah, so we're like right here still. Okay. So we are here, I believe. So, I guess our first mark is gonna be 322, 186. We're gonna have to go to 200 and turn. That's okay. Let's go straight forward to 210. I think that's here, roughly. And then I need to turn. I don't know if my axis knob turns or if it's the very cool. Should be clear. And we need to go to 322.186. Maybe I was wrong about the start location. Crap. Either it's correct. I need to go X. Okay, yeah. So I need to go X322. Okay, got it. That is correct then. I think I can just keep going straight forward to 322. Object. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna turn and look at whatever that is. It might just be a wall. I'm gonna just assume that's a proximity wall. A little bit above it in case we can, then we can angle slightly away from wherever that is. Get something. Okay, now what was it again? 322.186. I'm getting a little bit far away from my That's okay. Angle a little bit more just in case. This is a collision detector. I'm gonna go to the coordinates and check everything. (322.180) again. I can probably go a couple more degrees this way without. Ooh. (322.180-ish). What we're looking for. 322-ish. $322,186. see if it's visible at all. Alright, we did it. Within margin, at least. Not perfect, but that's okay. So now, $378, $263. So I'm not entirely sure this is like hard obstacles, like a maze, or if it's like a underwater cave, or if it's more open ocean and there's just a general pathway. But I'm going to assume these are walls, cave walls or something. If it's like a trench, I suppose that makes sense. Okay, so I need to go to 378. It's going to be... I have to go northward angle and then turn at about 378, so not that far. So slight angle 8. Yeah. Not that far. It's like 50 clicks. X. And we're at 260-ish. Turn more this way now. Too far. Okay. I'm being very quiet, but I'm very unaccustomed to this kind of navigation, mathematics and navigation in general. Kind of foreign to my daily routine. Alright. Should be close. 7, 8. That was 150. Not quite close enough, I don't think. What is it again? It's 378. It's just the angle. 63, so maybe it's not quite. Maybe it just wasn't quite plugged in. Now we got some options here. It gets a little more narrow in this particular area, perhaps. Could go this route, but this might be some obstruction. I'm gonna try to go this route. So now I'm at. Let me turn my angle to. $259 X259 Y 406. Let me just proceed at this angle and get pretty close to straight there. We'll see if there's any obstructions. Just past the wall. $259. $406. I figured that was just canyon wall, but just wanted to check. Not sure if that's right. Could be right here, or if it's just let's see. I would surmise that I am at right about here. 322 currently. Yeah, just not remembering which one is X, which one is Y on the map, that is, because we're at a place where it's kind of measured both ways. 3, so I'm thinking there's no angle over here that it would appear that way. It doesn't, well, it's hard to tell. if it's just this, no, it wouldn't be there. It's either, 350, 322. So it could be right here, possibly. I thought I was going at more of an angle than that, but perhaps I wasn't going quite as steep as I had planned. I'm going to go back to 300 at the Y. Okay. Something like that, maybe.
Oxygen notification.
Oxygen. How do I... Okay. 259. 406. Just need to steepen that angle a bit, I think. 59406. $296. Well, that's 3. Well, it's kind of slow going for me, but I learned a lot. Okay. I think I might save here and exit for now. Gonna play more of this later. I wanted to play a little bit before going to see the movie at the theater today. I'm getting an early screening, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I am tired though, so I'm gonna go to bed early. Might play a little bit more of this tomorrow before I go to the movie, but I wanted to make sure to get some in the dark. And my first impression, learning how to play the game, yeah, I vaguely remember watching Markiplier play this a little bit, but this is one of those games, whenever I see a game that a YouTuber is playing that I think I would like, I usually don't watch very much, and I wait until I've played the game before I continue watching so that I can get as fresh of an experience as I can. So that's what I did with this game. I watched enough to know that you navigate and all that, and wasn't all that interested actually until yeah, the concept is really cool. So yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the movie and what Markiplier did with that. And Markiplier is my favorite YouTuber Let's Player. Just I love his attitude and his positive energy and everything, and going into the depths, and also especially the things he does with Bob and Wade, and the fundraisers that they do together. Those things are that's why Markiplier is one of the more special YouTubers. He's genuinely done a lot of really good things for people, and his passion for gaming is something I really admire and actually want to emulate some now in 2026. So this will be it for the episode 1 of Iron Lung on the worst experience. And make sure I don't know if I have to like save here. I don't know if auto saves. I think it does auto save. I think I saw auto save indicator, so I'm just gonna quit and hope it saves. If it doesn't, I will come back. Interesting game by David says Zimansky. I think that's how you pronounce that. David Zimansky. Yes, I will look into this. He's also done Butcher's Creek, Pony Factory, I remember that one. Squirrel Stapler, Chop Goblins, Gloomwood. I have Gloomwood, I think, and Dusk. Yeah, I have a lot of these, more than I thought. Alright, well, we'll get back to playing some of these other ones later as well. But anyways, that's it for today. Thank you all for joining me on this terrifying, unsettling adventure, more like. But this would be very unpleasant. In the realm of the worst experience, there are many different flavors. And some of them are just worst, as in annoying. Some of them will be unpleasant, as the most unpleasant situations you can find. And some are genuinely disturbing. And Iron Lung is one of those sweet spots with a concept that is very uncomfortable, perhaps, but also very interesting sci-fi concept. Dark and grim, but there's still some glimmer of curiosity that people want to know what is happening, and searching for resources and answers if they can find them. And I invite you all to persevere with me and learn things and push through the unpleasantness to learn and to expand our skills and our bravery and perseverance, especially perseverance. Always keep trying no matter what. That's it for now. That's it. That's it for now. See you all again next time.